We just need them to get rested, get back.
Peter, what's your stance on visors? Just your own opinion.
Certainly, they're. I think that they're. They save a lot of injuries and possible eye injuries. Some guys have been in the league a long time, and I don't think you're going to get a lot of them to change. The young players all coming in have them. They're there for a reason.
Did you ever wear one, or almost consider wear one, or
no?
Never had it shot to the eye?
Oh yeah. I wore it when I broke my nose or had eye injuries, but not on a regular basis. I didn't wear it only to cover the injury.
Would you wear them today?
Probably not.
Would you like to see it mandated?
You mean behind the bench?
I mean, like you said, the young guys are all wearing them today.
Yeah. I don't. For me to answer that question, I haven't thought about it.
Do you want to see it mandated, though?
About it, so.
On the team? Like Paul said last night, when he comes back, he's going to have to wear one. There's no question. But you still have other players. I don't think Laviolette wears one. Simmons doesn't wear one. Talbot doesn't wear one.
Yeah,
Would you rather have...
I don't think I'll put that policy in place. Those aren't... I can't speak for Paul. But, Andreas Lilly has played a lot of years in the league and a lot of games, and I think there's a choice there.
You talked about tough schedule coming up, a lot of games, and now you're down to 6 defensemen. Is that concerning that all of them have to play?
Injuries are part of the game. They're going to happen this year, and it's Chris's time, so we're down to 6 right now. 6 defensemen we like, and they're good players, and we'll have to get by.
How about intangibles with the loss of Pronger? Does somebody else have to step up and take the captain duties and stuff?
I don't think anybody's going to take Chris's captain's duties. We have good leadership on the team. Guys like Danny Breeder and Kimo have been captains before. He's provided terrific leadership. Claude Giroux. So we've got guys that, we'll have this covered. We'll miss them, but we'll get by. We'll get through this.
With the back-to-backs, do you plan on alternating the 2 goalies here?
We haven't announced any goaltending decisions yet.
I mean, do you think it's something that you want to do?
You want to take another run at it?
Well, I mean, is there any need to run one guy both games?
We haven't announced anything. With regard to that visor question that you asked, I think when people are older, they make decisions on their own. But I got 2 boys playing youth hockey. I'm glad their faces are covered. As a parent, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's different.
It's harder to adjust, right? I mean, if you grow up with it, that's one thing. But these guys trying it with the lines, trying to see the.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think there's a choice there. There's a choice because there's no rule in place. So, and that choice you got to respect it. If the player wants not to wear it, then he's not going to wear it.
Keith Pirno said that peripheral vision, that's the biggest. A lot of people say the feet, but he said that he couldn't see stuff from the sides.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Would you give your boys a choice?
No.
No, they have to wear them.
But they're not in the National Hockey League.
Yet, right?
So they tell me.
You talk about playing Montreal. They're struggling, obviously.
Those are the worst ones, And I don't think you go to Montreal. It's always a great place to go. There's always a buzz in that building and a good building to play in. There's always seems to be an excitement there when you go, and they're gonna play hard. I think the flag you always throw up is they're a good hockey team that haven't gotten what they've been looking for, so that there's extra meetings going around and there's a little extra intensity, a little extra zip, and so those games are always a little bit dangerous. But I think we just need to focus on what we're doing. We played a lot of good periods. There's only been a period or so that I haven't liked, so we played a lot of good hockey at this point, and we need to go on the road and do what we need to do.
Is that one of the reasons why you had kind of a light practice or reward for what's...
No, it's not so much a reward, it's just a schedule. If you look at the schedule, it's busy right now. I think we're going to skate there tomorrow because we have some guys that haven't been in that building possibly yet or been on that ice and get the feel for it. So we will have a team skate. It won't be an optional in the morning. And, guys just playing the minutes. And let them get them rest. And sometimes rest is the most important thing.
Were you pleased last night with the way your guys kind of responded? It seemed like Toronto had some reckless sticks, and your team wasn't taking the penalties that they were taking the first few games there. That was something that you talked about.
Are you guys going to write an article that we're disciplined?
Would you put the fear of God in it?
Well, like I had mentioned before, that we were getting caught with those sticks, up too high, and we kept them down and kept the penalties down. It gives you the best chance of winning hockey games. Keeping your power play on the ice and your penalty kill off of the ice is a good combination.